Welcome back to the channel, Pioneers. We are back with Satisfactory today. Let's see what crazy builds we got going on today. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. How's it going, everyone? So, update 6 is here. There's things we're going to be looking over. Sorry the video is so late. I know I've been doing them weekly, but another game came out, started playing that, and these kind of got pushed to the back. But needless to say, so update 6 is out. It's been out for a week and a half about or something like that. But we have some issues. Let's go see one of them that luckily is not a terrible issue, but let's go see that one first. Let's step out here. And oh, it looks like that mountain has moved a little bit. Before it was way over there, but now it's close. But it doesn't impede anything, so we lucked out. We did good. But there's one more problem. Yeah, they redid this area, and like I thought, I should have been out of the range maybe, but as you can see, I was not. And there's a good chunk of my base that is, let's say, underground. Yeah, so we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do here. Yeah, this will probably be my next project to get this done, and we'll have it up next week for you to see what I do with it. I honestly think all that's going to happen is I'm just going to cut it off like wherever the dirt starts. So it's seeming like this is going to be from where I cut off all the way over and make it just a sheer drop. I might leave the outside just so you kind of get the feel of what's going on, so it's not just all sudden cut off. So, but we'll figure it out. There's a lot of stuff in the base that we still need to get done. But I figured since Update 6 is out, we'll take a look at some of the new stuff. As you can see now, we have a head, body, and back. So this means I can wear the jetpack while wearing the Blade Runners like we have been. So that's awesome. And there's a couple other things, like we can wear the masks so we don't have to worry about poison anymore once we get some filters and stuff. And I don't really know what's on the body. I wonder if that's the hazmat suit eventually, so you can wear a mask and a hazmat. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I would imagine. But let's go take a look at Gander, because this was all water before. And as you can see, this is where it ends, which sucks because it's such a small part of the base that actually gets eaten up by this thing. It's what, maybe 5% of the base? Not even. So close of missing it all. But let's go take a look, gander. I ended up looking at the interactive map on Satisfactory calculator, and it doesn't look like they moved nodes onto ground, because before, let's see, as you can see, like the shallow water, this essentially was this whole area. It was just shallow water, and there's oil everywhere. There's a bunch of oil nodes over here. But what it seems like is they ended up building sweet, cool things like that. Like under those mushroom top things. That looks pretty dope. I like it. It's really nice over here. I know also with some of the mobs and stuff, like, let's see if we can find one of the fly things, because they're persistent now unless you kill them. So they'll always, because if you remember the flies, they're just those egg sacs or whatever, and you got close and they bursted open. And there's 3 flies in them, but now there's supposed to be a little like cocoons, almost like little nests, and they'll periodically keep spawning them. But from what I heard, or read I should say, was that the flies are now 1 hit. They're not 2 hits anymore. So that's nice. So that's how they balance that out. But as you can see, this is actually a really nice area. Before it was like this water right here. It was, you can run around on it, and there was oil nodes every so often. But there's this whole underwater stuff. This is really cool. Interesting though, I haven't seen a single mob since I've been over here. And I haven't been over here yet. This is exploring new. As you can see, our copper base way over in the distance. Oh, here's some of our buddy Bessie over here. Here's one of the nodes, pure oil. But yeah, this is super cool. But as we just walk around and see cool things, what we're going to be making next, I believe, is going to be our heavy modular frames. And we're going to have to map out where that is, and we can take a look at what we're going to be needing for that. But because besides modular frames, the only other thing we need to make until we can start dealing with the space elevator, like I said in that last episode, is computers. So heavy modular frames and computers are on the deck. And now that this area is actually filled out, we might actually be looking into computers, because the only reason I wasn't moving to computers in this area was because the developers had said that we were going to be moving the oil stuff, so don't build in this area. That's why I was hoping I was kind of safe with my base, but as we saw, I am not. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, so this was pretty cool. I noticed too that on the map that there's some new random oil nodes that I have never seen before, and they're kind of between the desert and the biome we're in right now, and this biome and the one we're building in. It's kind of like right in the trifecta area. We'll go look at that. Ooh, was that just Bessie? I heard something moving. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's Bessie over there just glitching out. But cool. Yeah, it looks like there's an oil node right here. I think there's like 8 around this area, if not more. Ooh, I think this is the fly thing that I was talking about. So you see how it's like a chrysalis? Towards Pioneer detect. Yeah, so it spawns a 3. And yeah, just wiped them out. See, and it spawns more. So can I kill it? Nice. Oh, and it has hatcher remains. I wonder if those go in the man. We can check those out later, but... And then for these guys, they're supposed to match... Like, their look is supposed to match... ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Their look's supposed to match the biome they're in, as far as I know. Whoa! Okay. So glad those guys are one hit. Let's, eat up a little bit. Take out... Oh! Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have any more food? Alright. I also know there's more ammo and stuff you can make. Like explosive rounds and stuff like that. Shotgun rounds. Oh, jeez. And when we get into... Luckily they don't hurt that bad. I was getting pummeled by that thing and I was in... plasma spitter remains. So... I know, I had a bunch of stacks. So I wonder if those are new or if there's different kinds and stuff like that. So maybe. But cool. Ran into some enemies. Saw what's going on. Alright, now let's bounce out. Luckily, those are super easy to take out now. Lizard Doggo, what's up, my dude? But yeah, they're harder to see though, because before you'd see the glowing sacks. Now they're these purple rocks that kind of look like part of the environment, so that's cool. Oh, Mercer Sphere, still work in progress, but cool. It's not just random, because before it was just like a couple of these pillars and just water, but now they made it nice and pretty. And it looks like they opened the way to get to the desert from it too. Cool. Look around. See if we spot anything majorly new. A little laggy, but they're still doing updates and stuff on it. Oh, that guy just randomly spawned in. Ooh, you know what? This desert area is different. I didn't know it was going to expand this far. That is awesome. This is all new too. Thing is do we go in there right now? I'm running out of food, and I looked on the map, and there's not really food in here, this area. But that's cool. Look at that one's actually on the wall. That is super cool. Leaves. These red ones do it? No, they're just leaves. I'm just looking around to see if there's any new materials or whatever to pick up on the floor and just to check everything out and see what's going on. Just a pretty area. Gonna have to take my chainsaw and cut it all down. This area looks pretty cool with the water coming down. Very nice. Yeah, that's cool. They're on top of they're on the ceiling, they're on the walls. That makes that a lot cooler. I like it. Alright. This dude by himself. Oh, this is the same one I killed earlier. Not a normal oil node. Cool water. Granted, I'm still in low res, so this is still pretty nice looking for being low res. And the reason I'm in low res is building and stuff and optimizations. Once you start getting bigger and bigger, it just you have to, or just almost unplayable. That's interesting. I don't ever remember there being a moon, or like a moon of this planet. It seems like it has a little moon of itself, or something built off of it. I was gonna say, is this finally connected to something? No, it's still in space. Leave a comment down below if there's always been a moon there. I don't think there has. That's cool. I wonder if that's going to be some lore stuff down the line. And this is just going to be open water. I don't know if I'll be able... It looks like I can cut through there. Let's go swim over there and see. I know there's supposed to be a... whatchamacallit up there. Hard drive up there somewhere. But I just don't know... This is gonna be... God, just swim so slow. Oh. I think this is work in progress because I'm underwater, but I was running on the floor. Alright, is there anything over... of course, it's like a ravine you can't see down. Am I going to be able to go in and out the other side? There's a green edge, so maybe? Let's swim down there.
I'll speed this part up real quick.
And we made it. Alright, so there's definitely a way through here, but it's just awkward. I wonder if they may put in like fins or something, because for some reason... Oh, is this coal? Interesting. There's some untextured things. More coal pure. Don't think this is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be flat. Yeah, so now this is the forest part. Okay, this is a new guy. Oh, these guys have like Triceratops horns. That's cool. But they are the same organ. So so they still give the same organs.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area.
There's some okay, let's see if the spiders drop anything new. Stinger remains, yes. Their bodies are new, or their remains are different. Okay. Sorry if you're afraid of spiders and I don't have arachnophobia on. Because I know I technically have arachnophobia because those creep me the hell out. But, alright, and then the desert area. Don't think there's really supposed to be anything new here. Maybe some small stuff, but, relatively the same. But let's go down here, because from what... Here, actually, since I have the oil thing. Let's go track it, because I think it's supposed to be straight ahead. And it's a new area for oil, and if that's the case, which none of them are popping up, so the ones east of me are popping up. There it is. 14. So yeah, let's go straight ahead and see where that oil is. I'm going to speed there. Or I'm going to cut to it real quick. Let's go. All right, and we're back. So yeah, there's 4 nodes here or something like that. Is that all it is? Yeah, 3 there, 1 there. That is crazy. So that's actually a good amount of oil randomly here, which might actually work out perfectly for our let's see. So normal for our computers, impure. Okay, so the normal, so it's 150, 300, that's 750, 900 oil here. We'll look at some stuff that might be not enough. We might look into doing the high-speed connectors with that oil, because other than that, there's nothing really around here. Because the problem we're going to have is, so that nude area we have has a ton of oil in it, right? But there's literally nothing else there. So what you're going to end up having to do is pile in all the resources or pull all that oil out and bring it somewhere else. So that's going to be fun. Oh, this one requires rubber I don't have. Man, something sounded like it was charging at me. Those are still horn dudes. Yeah, still horny guys. But okay, so wow. You know, so we came through here earlier. This is where which way we're coming, and then we turned in there. They changed this whole area. That is awesome. Oh crap. I didn't even think about it. Did it touch our tower? If they changed this, oh god. We're gonna have to get there and see. But I didn't even look over this way at all. Well, actually I came in through here, didn't I? So take a gander. Looks super cool. But alright, so and there's another thing I was thinking about too when I first started this is our fuel generators. The 10 we have at that little substation we have that had all our supplies early on. I'm interested in if that's actually working and those oil nodes are still working, because if they removed it all, my miners might not, or refineries or whatever, extractors might not even actually be pulling oil out of it, and I might be running out of power here soon, if not already, and I just didn't notice it. So let's head over there and check out our power, check out the new with the new remains and stuff. Maybe there's some new stuff in the MAM, so I'm gonna run over there real quick. Alright, well, we're out at the tower. The tower seems okay. Seems like there's nothing protruding out of it. Like, they didn't change that side. They only changed this side, and as you can see, this randomly goes into the ground. So let's see if these nodes got messed with. And 2, if these nodes opened up into the other ones, because you remember, there was a giant wall here before. So now we can actually move more oil through this area and add these ones to it. Yeah, so look at, I guarantee it's pumping right now, but if I was to do anything to it, it might just stop. So I have the other one here. It's been moved too. Yeah. Okay. And I'd imagine the same thing is with this other one. They just moved them slightly just because how the terrain ended up working out. This one actually might be in the cave. Or in this rock. Yeah. So... Right? Because there was a third one. Oh, wait. It might be... Oh, God. Yep. Oh, I forgot this was over here. So, yeah. Not only is it not working, or it is working. I still have oil in here, so it's still pumping oil. But one of them has been swallowed up by this hill. Let's check a gander. Oh, maybe I can see it somehow? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh no. No. Oh, okay, I can get off. Thought I got myself stuck. But no, it looks like... Yeah, these move. They're still working, which is nice. I know it'll change once I move them, but I'm going to leave them for now so I don't have to mess with it. That's, like I said, let's go check out... So we know the generators are working, right? Now all we need to do is check out the MAM and see what's on there. And as far as I know, I'll have to read the patch notes and stuff, but I don't think they changed any material cost or anything, so all my buildings should still be 100%. They took away the plants here. That is actually great. That's fantastic. Because, okay, and I'll tell you why that's fantastic. We don't have to do this weird-ass ramp to get up here anymore. We can make it start on this side. Because before, when we did this, that, and even I had some people comment on it, is like, well, why didn't... Oh, God! This one's on the wall. I need to go get the one at the top, or it's just going to keep spawning. Oh, there's a lot up here. So glad they're one hit. Alright, what I was saying before... We good? We good? No. Okay, so what I was saying before was there was those big mushroom plants right here. There's a bunch of them. So what I tried to do was I was going to have the train just book it from here straight to this and then wind all the way up. So because from what I was, some people had said, it's kind of weird that I only went partially the way up, and let alone we need to, I think I'm going to put the train on top of that tower rather than have it where it's at. So I might extend it up, but this is fantastic because it's like perfect height and I can just go straight that way. I'm super excited because this is a thing that I was kind of getting annoyed about because I don't like sky bridges like this really. Like I know right now my train bridge is kind of like a sky bridge, but from what I usually do is I only make them about 3 or 4 off the ground, 3 or 4 of the big platforms. And then I eventually when I tighten them up and make them look nice, I put pillars and stuff, but having just like a pillar straight up to like say even up there. Like I've done bases like that before. I just don't really want to do it that way right now anymore. But this is fantastic. So I can actually make the train spiral all the way across and not just a weird, why is it just spiraling on top? We might as well just made it straight up. I'm excited. That is awesome. All right. Before I get too winded and everything, all this stuff seems to be chugging along, working just fine. Now let's look at the MAM and see what new things. I thought I had a MAM here. I do not. ATMs. Did I need? No, I need what? Gosh dang it! How do I not have? Okay. I'm going to cut to having plans and looking at the stuff, so I'll be right back. All right, before I get those plans and stuff, another thing I just ended up seeing was Now we don't have to have two. Well, we never had to have two. I was making two just because it got a little wonky down there because of how the ramps and stuff worked out. But now we can just have a solo train out because it's just going to turn off straight. It's not going to go straight into a ramp. I only moved it over because it needed one more little space to connect those train tracks together. Wow. Besides this, over here in the corner, a lot of this stuff opened up some cool things for our base and stuff. I'm really excited because that means we have a lot more room to grow and a lot more room for resources. So let's go grab those reinforced plates real quick and that wire and check out the MAM. Yeah. And here. That's right. I was trying to think of where I moved the MAM. I moved the MAM to the last base we built because I was over there all day. All right, so the nutrients. Oh, that's cool. It says completed, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. All right. Stun rebar, bullet guidance system. I think that's kind of like Fifth Element style, that the bullets will always go back to the spot. Shatter rebar, explosive resonance application. Okay. Radio signal. Oh, that finds those. Okay. Yeah. Smokeless powder. Interesting. Expanded more belt space. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, alien organisms. So alien protein. Okay, it goes into down this. What's all this? Hostile organism detection. So that puts it on your scanner. Yeah, that's odd. That's, I guess, cool because you can find certain ones, but and then the rebar gun. Yeah, interesting. So this is just essentially making. Yeah, and then you make the biometric stuff. Okay. Ooh. Mycelia one opened up a bunch. Expanded tool belt. Man, we're gonna have a huge tool belt after this. Power slugs, same thing. Quartz, same. This looks a little more expensive. I figured because it has a lot more ammunition and all that stuff. Alright, well, before we get all more long-winded, I know this was kind of a little bit of a longer episode, but there's a lot to look at. So what we're gonna start on is reforming our base. I don't know really what I'm gonna do. I might make it a little bit more extensive since everything is getting kind of wacky right now. I have most of it. Maybe we'll go for a different shape. I don't know. Because if we go for a different shape, actually it'll give us more space for certain things that we're running into problems with. So that may be the route. And problems I'm talking about is some of this upper stuff. Like, for one, it's cool that like I have two different layers of this warehouse, but I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this bottom layer and expand this top layer. Essentially what I think is going to end up happening. I won't spoil it for now. I will surprise you guys with what the base turns out to be. And hopefully it looks cool, and hopefully I can make it not look dumb. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up. If you want notifications of my daily uploads, hit the red subscribe button down below. I'm going to be trying my hardest to release these videos once a week. I just gotten done with the hard grind with the game that just came out, so now it's all on standby and just playing. And same with this, so now I'll have more time to do it. So hopefully the next one will have a rebuilt base, making it all look nice and actually working, because the sorting system I have right now, for some reason, is all jacked up downstairs. It's because I kind of didn't finish it. But other than that, guys, if there's any other games you want me to play, or lore questions you may have, or any questions about any kind of building, or what certain things take, or whatever the case, leave them a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, and goodbye.